Far out. I am.
Why are you not saying anything?
Because it's starting up.
Why? Naked.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, hey, 24. Hello. There we go. First, just 24. Nice. Nice. Is there no sound or is it just me? No, there is sound. Okay. Made it reset when you start the stream. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I can think outside of the box. There was the target deliverable, and I have thought of extra dependencies, and I have delivered on those. I have created a product that is even better than what the customer initially wanted. Just things that I do. Frankfurt Court, base, Brunswick Corner, Ice Flake. Ah. Now, where is... Try Skyrail first. Ooh, it's very nice, the music. Oh wow, I actually like this. Straight out of like a lounge house or whatever playlist that some corporate office would have. But I was checking out some of the new content for the new pack, and I found out this car park that I made here, I'm going to have to demo and potentially move it somewhere else, because I am quite a fan of what I've made here. So I don't really want to get rid of it. I want to salvage it and perhaps move it. Hope the week was decent. It's been okay. On Wednesday, yesterday, I drove for about 7 hours. So I was playing catch up today, because it's always the moment that you leave the office or are unavailable is when all the shit goes down. So I got to enjoy opening my inbox today and having like about 100 emails that needed responses to. So I've responded to the ones that are most pressing, and the rest of them, if I ignore them long enough, the problem will go away. But with this area, I now have... I did this off camera as well. I've made the highway even more convoluted and confusing, but I have good reason for it. We are trying to connect Henhurst Junction to the greater road and highway network. And I have devised a strategy for encouraging traffic to sort of disperse equally between what goes through this checkpoint and what uses the original highway that we've made. Because if we follow the road, and we'll go this way just because it's faster. There's a traffic light, crosses over. We go along here. So you can pop up this side and continue. But notice that there's no direct link to these tunnel entrances. It's given a complete redesign of my project. Needs to be done before April 15th. Ew. Time to vibe code 24. That sounds totally unrealistic. Which project manager signed off on that? That's a bit daft. Since when was it a project manager smart, huh? I am the only one that is of any basic competence, huh? But yeah, you can see here, this road goes under and along, and it has one option to take the old highway, but there's this direct entry to the tunnel, which I plan to basically bypass this hill and pop out. Like, instead of climbing the mountain, it's going to bypass and pop out somewhere here to help connect to the greater highway loop. Work on the other project at the same time as well. Yeah. Oh, but they'll expect that you've been doing it. I think it's doable as long as I don't run out of Claude credits. But remember, don't feed the company information into the AI chatbot, because all that proprietary info then just becomes public info for everyone else. Company and you have a limited number of credits, so they don't have a. Oh, that's strange. Pay like 3k a year. $300 per month. Far out. Money, money, money. $333. So you got about 30 prompts a day. Should be fine. Well, as long as there's nothing else that's really important that's due in April, you have whatever you've got left for this month, and then you can burn through the 333 for the first half of April, if it's that critical. And then when you run out and they wonder why, just tell them. Not that they'll actually give you more credits, but they'll at least like take the heat off of you for a week or two until the next big thing comes in that needs to be done yesterday. But use $30 so far this month. I think I'll be just fine. Oh, wait, $333 per month? That's such a strange... I guess that's how the business version of Claude works? I've never used Claude myself. Yeah. Right. And after we spent so long building this railway depot, I have been made aware that the new creator pack with the compact rail yard is basically perfect for this area. So now, look at what Peanut's done, is forced me to have to redevelop my that part of town. I've been given no choice. So we're gonna modify this. But look at this, it's so beautiful. One giant concrete hard stand pad and I have to get rid of it? Poor me. Just right after announcing that my watch streak is 69. Nice. Hey, that's pretty good. Now, I want to figure out where to move this. Farts are always funny. You should have farts. You should have that mixed in with your username as well. 69 420. Just leave that there, man. Don't delete it. I can't delete. I have to delete it though, 24, because I checked this off camera, but the length of this thing is long enough where I'll have to delete everything on the left hand side of the river up to this yellow line. I've done the math.
Good day, fellow listeners. This is Sky Rail Radio, and I'm your host, Terry Anzaldo. My producer, Steve, just made me aware that this is
Why
the
not keep
100th show.
Because
Sky Rail Radio.
the intention.
Crazy. Time flies. Stay tuned for more.
These are the new
music.
ads. Oh, there we go. You never unpause. I'm trying to fix it, 24. I'm trying. I'm praying. But we remember Polytruck talking about how he wants this functional. Peanut has given us the golden opportunity to actually make this functional. And then we have infinite bragging rights when Polytruck tunes in. Forever. This will be our surprise for him, huh? Like, yo, you thought it wasn't possible, but we actually did it. But where could we put this? Because the reason that this car, like, you know how IRL, when there's like a big, like, I don't know, Toyota drops off all their new Camrys for all the Uber drivers to start driving around town. It comes in on a shipment and they all get put over somewhere. They get stored somewhere before they're sent to the car dealer. It's usually a giant car park that's just grids like this, because they don't have to worry about cars exiting and leaving. They all go at once. So, but they're always located very close to whatever logistics hub is nearby. Now, because this is inland, we don't have the big car transport ships. This is rail only. And we're in a bit of a valley, so we have a shortage of real estate too. Where could we put it? I was thinking maybe on this side of the valley that we've got here. This nice river valley. But then the next question is, how do cars get from this area to there? Because currently the road layout is designed so that it's easy access on the left hand side, but the right hand side is all like restricted. Hey, Polytruck. Speaking of the devil, we have finally we're gonna make this functional. Polytruck. Peanut has Lord Peanut himself has given us the perfect DLC, the perfect creator pack. We're gonna use this boost, something which actually hey, it'll work before. What do you mean? We got this, and it is of the right width and length to fit it right in to this little this space here. The only problem is we have to remove this storage warehouse and these tracks here and this little siding and most of this car park. Now I'm just trying to figure out where can we actually move this depot for all the Toyota Camrys that are being delivered. Now I'm thinking maybe we could put it up here. That would be a good use of this dead space. Because frankly this factory has plenty of room built into, plenty of like loading bays and all that sort of stuff built into it. So I think we could potentially clear this and turn it into a thing, you know. Even if it works in theory doesn't mean it'll work in practice. Everything I build works 100% of the time. 10% of the time, it works 100% of the time. Oh my god. Alright. So we're going to add this in. Game stays unpaused for 370 seconds a month. we only have a limited number of uses, 24. We can't use it too many times. It costs too much. Okay. So we'll flatten this. I saved on energy bills that way. Right, so we're going to turn off everything except for decals, probably props, surfaces. Ah, shit, this thing. Alright, I think we do square. Select as much as we can. Okay, and then deselect everything we don't want to touch. How is that hitbox so huge? God damn. Alright, we'll turn off surfaces. It's selecting all of the other stuff that we've put down out here. We need net lanes as well. Oh, fuck. Shit. Why is this not letting me select everything? Ugh. I wanted to salvage this, but the game's making it very hard to do that. So like segments or something? Is that why it's so crazy? Here we go. Now we don't actually need, we won't do the surfaces because these hatched areas are actually quite easy to replicate. Have I selected anything that is... Fuck! Oh, come on! Alright, try again. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get all of that. Get rid of that. Okay, I think I got most of it. I have market price electricity contracts. It can be anything between 1 cent to €2.
What's up? This is where it's at. Sky Ray Radio 101.8. Let's get back to the music.
I think we'll be fine. Let's tempt fate, huh? I'm feeling adventurous. We'll do decals. Turn off net lanes. Oh, you are right. You know what? Screw it. We'll just build up here. So this is going to be quite large, and we'll divide it into sectors. Probably one for like each car brand or something like that. There we go. Not 1 cent, 0.01 cent. Oh my god. That's actually a very good deal. Okay, we can sort of get it working. I'm gonna try one more time. Can't say I'm not persistent. Gonna give up easy, huh? Mostly because I built this and I was so impressed that I actually got it to look decent. Don't want to give up on it too quickly. Okay, let's see if we click. What do we miss? There's a second one there. Circle back to it next stream. No, don't you see? I will forget about it if I don't do it now. There's no such thing as circling back in a Chief stream. No, sir. Try again. Alright, now we can move it. Oopalai. Dab and all that. They said it couldn't be done, but look at it, I've done it. Get rid of these. Hey, world map. Thank you, Polar Truck. See? Just gotta have a bit of faith. Now this is where I start modifying that. Get rid of that. Get it. It's all for Polly the truck. Yes, it is. World map, what did you do? Ah, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at what you've done. That's a first as well. That's the first 24. It wasn't you. How rude. This gives the same energy from when I duct tape a webcam to a trucker hat. That actually sounds like a very good idea. POV. Should do like a trucking... What is it? Euro Truck Simulator. And this music sounds like a ghost breathing down my ear. So get rid of that. Get rid of this. Get rid of these. And even the bridge. Which sucks, but sacrifices must be made. Now we can detail this anyway to make it look better. Shake my head. Now, this is what I wanted to do. Like that. See? So...
You're listening to Sky Rail Radio with me, Terry Anzaldo. I got a question from one of my listeners asking, who chooses what music you play? Well, we have a very talented music supervisor named Keely. I don't know where she finds the music though,
Keely.
but I'll ask her if I see her at lunchtime. Thanks for tuning in.
Alright, let's try this again. See, look at that. It's like perfect. Oh, hey, look at that. That color is fugly. But see, it's basically perfect. Might even be able to upgrade this into a dual carriageway. Boom. Oh, that sort of fucked that up a bit. No bridge mode, thank you. Alright, and we'll redo this because the connections are a bit wonkatated. There we go. I'll try again. Oh yeah. Even better. But see how much better that looks? Like having a depot there? And see, Polytruck? It's functional. So long as I don't unpause and then the game still crashes. I did a bit of messing around with the settings as well. It's still... Okay, that looks horrendous. I wouldn't mind this green color. Hooray! See? Look at that. So as you're trundling along on your train out of town, you go, oh, this is the depot. with all the trains and stuff. Oh, look at all the choo-choo trains. Same as you're entering town. Going along. Ooh, look at that mighty display of the city's infrastructure. Why, gee, I am glad to be arriving in Harrison Fjord. Land of big money. Hey, Alan. Hello there. Look at this, we've just built some more train infrastructure, huh? With the brand new creator pack, courtesy of Peanut. Now we can't fit the extra tracks anywhere without like obliterating all of this other stuff we've made. So we'll have the basic one for the compact rail yard. 18 employees, 7 trains. That's decent. That's enough. Just have to move things around a little bit. And like this. The final one there. Okay, cool beans. Arthur on the tank. Oh my god. I remember there's that tank of the river or what? Tank of the lake. Arthur on the tank. Nah. Oh. I think I remember this. Does it say like get out of the tank? He says no, shuts it. Or something like that. Arthur, get out of the tank. No! I remember that now. That's a long. What is it? That's going through the filing cabinet way back. That meme. Okay, next step is figuring out how to detail this. Now, first suggestion is we create like a big roundabout. Buildings. G. Control G. There we go. It's all back. Okay, and then we'll add a curve to this. And just drag that over. Now, hey, we have a curve that we can make. This one we'll just leave as is. With no cul-de-sac thing there, we'll just leave it as a dead end. And we'll move this fence to there. Because then we can just extend this fence network all the way along, and that'll help sort of delineate this rail corridor from the train depot. Bring that a wee bit closer. Just so I can drag that surface down a bit further. There we go. And then here we'll put in what should we use? We can put asphalt down. So we can use this same... Oh shit. Whoopsie daisies. Oop. There we go. So we got the hard stand back for this little thing that was originally at the back of the car park. So we might even be able to actually make this functional instead of just props. We could put like an industrial building here, but
Well, we have a very talented music
nah,
supervisor named
CBF.
Keely. I don't know where she finds the music though, but I'll ask her if I see her at lunchtime. Thanks for tuning in.
Well, I'm going to switch to... So this was Skyrail. I want to try... Is it Smooth Vibes is the new one? I think this is the new... Yeah. Dance all day, dance all night. The Rune. By the Shibby Boys. Not the Island Boys. Island Boys. Not a fan of the sound effects that the building makes though. It's just a wee bit annoying. There it is. There it is. Make this double long. Just to make sure that the alignment is perfect. There we go. Now it looks like part of the building. What else can we actually add around here? Like this part is basically done. We need fencing, and we need to detail this part of the building. Is there anything on this side that's noteworthy? No doors or anything. There's one door there. What's on the inside? Looks like there's some offices at the back corner. Okay. Yeah, see, from a distance it's fine. It blends in quite well, actually. Is there anything else that we could put in here? Central train station, elevated bypass, sunken bypass. I feel like all of these... So if I go over this way... Right here. So this is a train station. Oop. That I feel could be replaced with the elevated bypass train station. I feel like that would work quite nicely. So where can I put this down? Just to have a sticky beak. Oh! Oh yeah, I forgot. The buildings come with... so every time you place it, you get a variation of a roof too. So when I first placed this offline, this structure wasn't there. There's a few designs that it like alternates through. I quite like this. Asset variation changer, yeah. I think I've got it disabled at the moment. But this elevated bypass train station, because you can add extra platforms in the center, and a nice little bus loop there. I plan on putting this here. Removing Newport South train station, like the current thing, and then having this take its place. And then we can have the metro right next to it. See my DM, I had a dream and you were there. I think I read that. I was being toxic. Playing some shooter and you said I was very bad and I should stop playing games. Nice. Very rude. Mega toxic. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad, am I? So yeah, this train station is going to get a rework. And we might even do something with this metro. Because there are a few... Here they are. Chaboy. Eat fresh. Yes, there's this one. Which we may be able to integrate together. And then this one, I love this one. Look at this thing, it's so cool. Mamma mia. Like, I think you could turn this center area into like maybe even... There's the roof. Where'd the extra platforms go? Okay, we got to get rid of the roof. Oh, mamma mia. Look at this. This is insane. Oh my god, this is spectacular. I love this. I didn't realize this went down so far. So let's say you rock up and you're like, okay, time to catch the metro to work. I walk down this and more steps. I'm not catching this train, so I walk around and go down the mega steps again to get to my platform. And even these here, so this one's a curved platform, this one is a curved platform, and these two are the only straight station areas in this whole thing. Just take the car to the platform. Oh my god. That makes you think. How do you prevent a car, like, guaranteed there'd be some dumbass in a car who would find his way to the bottom of this. And by that I mean they just keep driving because Google Maps told them to, and they'd fly over the edge. Safety first. We need to figure out a way to stop that from happening. Ooh. Such a interesting shape, though. I definitely would have it here somewhere. I might even, you know what? I might even get rid of the Netherlands train station. And put the eye in instead. Oh, all the platforms are color coded and numbered too. When you have the roof columns installed. Tank traps around. big concrete triangles. What are they called? Dragon's teeth or something? Arthur, get out of the tank. No. No, Dad. Oh, this actually improves it. Wait. Is this... Oh, these here are the train pillars turned upside down. Ah. Very interesting. I guess that's not very... You got the gate, but then just an open space here. Oh, this might be... Don't think the devs inspected Peanut's work as close as Chief does. Yes, every detail, I will catch it. Can you walk up the air? Come up into here, and you pop up in the middle. Check elements. Oh yep, horizontal pillar, double subway track, pavilion. Oh. Okay, so this is how Peanut set up the roofs. Pavilion 5. Oh, this looks cool. Oh, this is for the big central station. So these must be for the overpasses. Oh my god. Okay. This one looks pretty cool. Very retro. It's almost like Peanut knows what he's doing. Yes, Peanut is an expert. A digital architect. Oh, this is nice. I like this one. So is that for this? Let's try place a few more and see what happens. There it is. So this is what the other variant looks like. Yeah, so there's two variants for the roofs. Oh, that looks nice. Okay. This one actually, this roof reminds me of what was in CS1 for, there was a metro stop that had this roof, and I think Peanut made that too. This one's more angular. The other one was a bit more rounded, the roof shape. I should work but. Just that, just but. Well, I'm providing a distraction. I can be the excuse. This kind of setup actually reminds me a bit of Circular Quay station in Sydney, where you've got the elevated railway and then the actual station entry is below that. Kind of got a similar, there'd be one entrance on this side and another one on this side. Small bus terminal. Oh! Oh! Ah, oh, the first speed bump in the game. Look at that. The very first speed bump in Cities Skylines 2. What a feat of engineering. That's cool that there's curbs that have been included as well. Yes, of course. Okay, so here's our extra platforms. The central staircase. It's looking a bit more complete. Yeah, I put a road underneath and then maybe even like another bus, like larger bus terminal loop thing. Maybe even a taxi terminal. I feel like this should more be, rather than buses, it would be taxis. But you can see how these integrate together. Because if you move them a bit closer, hold on. Okay, I don't think that was meant to happen. Oops. Oops. That works better. I'm thinking if we smush these together. I mean, are we surprised that I broke something? Can you truly say you were surprised? Let's see. If I turn off anarchy, let's give this a go. What a madman. Okay, I think we do need anarchy. So we can actually having these two next to each other, it just works. How good are we? So we could put this over here and actually like make a proper done up transit hub. With buses. Part of the city looks like a playground. I mean, yes. It definitely is where we just like test ideas. But I think this will work pretty well. We might even make the gap slightly larger just so we can like have some kind of transition space between the train station and the metro and help it like make it look like it's all one building rather than two separate ones. Hen's big beautiful island. Oh my god. We'll get there eventually. Eventually. Have I ever not built something? I think I need to disable that build request thing for a bit. Should I answer that? We will not be taking questions at this time. Sorry, cool buildings. What else can I... What else do we have from... Compact subway yard? No way! Oh, I see. This is how... Oh, this is actually really smart. These are, yeah, these are the horizontal pillars again. But Peanut made a tunnel entrance. Hang on, I want to see. These... Is there a difference between these? So it is terrain deforming. Alright. I think my cold is almost gone. Nice. That's lasted a little while. 24, almost a whole week. Wonder what Dava would do with all these. Has to delete all of his custom metro stops and stations. Don't take meds for clods unless I get a mega high fever. Yeah, same. Gotta let the body fight its own battles. I'm just along for the ride. This is crazy compact, this thing. And it's like sunken too. Let the body hit the floor. That's when you take medication, or you take yourself to the doctor if you're passing out. Not medical advice. I saw these as well have been added in. I think these are really cool. Like a modern bus station. Where's the good music? This is the new Radio 24. We got to showcase the new stuff, and then we can go back to the 90s playlist from Stu. I feel like if this was around in real life, it'd be a matter of minutes before somebody with a skateboard tried to like skate on this. And where's the advertising space? My immersion is ruined. Skateway to the ground. Yes. It'll be a pretty violent faceplant, but bragging rights. How does this work? The buses, they've spawned facing the wrong way. See, if you go down on the left, how do you enter these? There's buses parked to leave that way. So enter, do the loop, and then come out. Apart from those facing the wrong direction, this is actually pretty like universal for left-hand and right-hand drive. So, very well done, Peanut. Oh my god. Seems right to me. It'd be cool if you could turn these into like train stations too. Hey, Peanut. Hello. Hello.
CS_bad peanut just subscribed for 13 months. Hello.
We've been looking through all of your new stuff, and I gotta say, this is very, very impressive. And we've actually already implemented a bit of good point, 24. Thank you. thank you for the resub, Peanut. But there's actually like play some of them more than once. Yes, we cycled through quite a few of the metro stuff to get the different roof shapes, and with Find It, we can look at them all here. Yeah, this one. We did some experimenting. And we've realized that this and that metro building, I'll get the right one just to show what my idea is. There it is. So, okay. What my plan is to create some kind of link between this area and this. And then basically what we can do is we can move these two into this space. Get rid of this train line and get rid of this metro station, and just have a much more sophisticated looking transit hub here. And I realized with Anarchy we can actually extend these parking roads and then link them together too. So it's all perfect, man. It's all coming together. And I saw, don't even need, oh really? Oh, okay. Vanilla functionality, huh? Very nice. And I saw, I actually was very impressed by this as well. Where was it? It was the compact subway yard. The way that you created this tunnel entry. I never actually thought of doing this. They just touch the ones under the arches. Yeah, because with Anarchy it like connected super straight away, super easy. But this is really nice. So I'm gonna figure out how to like create like a custom building in the middle to link these concourses together. If you try and connect to the back node, it will just let you do it. Alright, let's try this. I'll move this out the way. And we'll delete this road. Like this one. Oh! Anarchy's off. Not bad. Can I go crazy and connect all of them? I can. Can I even be... So I can be cheeky and put them even closer. Oh! Infinite car park? Do we extend these out to the edge of the map? On the sunken bypass train also does that, but I can't remember. Wow, you've really thought of everything, huh? Because even the way the road layout is planned for this bus station, it works perfectly for right-hand drive and left-hand drive. This one might be a bit awkward for buses to turn left. But you know what? They can go over the concrete. Also have one item of graffiti. The one of the stations that says Bad Peanut XOXO. Oh! Have to try and find its hiding spot. One of the stations. Alright. Is it Is it a metro station or is it a train station? I think I might need a hint. Or a bus station. Train and it's an upgrade. Okay. Let's have a sticky beak. Hey, I was going to say, I was really impressed by what you did here. I never thought of this, but using the horizontal pillars as like the tunnel entrance. Because this looks like legit. A little bit like the entrance to a bunker.
Are distressing with your good old friend DJ Petey Cooper here on
Why is it?
Smooth
There
Vibes
we go.
FM. Hope you're having a lovely day.
But it's legit. I like that.
Right here.
Right, train. Check this guy out. Also use the pillars for the walls of the landmark train station before the tunnel upgrade. So they can be removed to allow the tunnel upgrade to work. Ah. Hang on, where is it? Wait. Still in the trains menu. Ah. Oh, it's this one, right? City Central? Oh my god, it's huge. Where can we put it? Do we have enough flat ground somewhere? Alright, fine, we'll put it on the hill. Haven't had any complaints. Oh. Wait, is there a depot attached to this? Oh my god. Holy shit. I from the trailer I thought it like ended here. I didn't realize it extended so far. Oh my god. That's very cool. Okay, this looks like the perfect spot for a tunnel entrance. I'm a big fan of like the curved platforms too. And the leaning supported pedestrian bridge. Look to the concourse end of the tracks and see the walls. Oh, is that what these are? Hang on, can I... If I delete that, what happens? Do we break the whole thing? It does that. Oh my god. So you can actually transform it from a terminus into a through station, and this is the tunnel. you think I can? Could I? Could I remove this is a major piece of heritage that I am thinking of heritage for this this map that I'm thinking of removing now. But this is very tempting. Because this Peanut, you've created a conundrum here. Because this literally ticks like every box in terms of like the building design that you've got for the train station and what we have currently. So it's a terminus, but we also, when we first put this building down, the original plan was to actually have it become a tunnel and continue under to link to this railway line that's like underneath. To like continue that way. And we got rid of it because it was a bit too awkward to put in with the assets we had at the time. Looks like it would be a very tight fit. I think it would pretty much fit. I think it would. Oh, actually, yeah, it is slightly too long. Okay, because if we look at this, the context here, we have one side entrance, we have the terminus entrance, and then another side entrance, and there is a need for a major pedestrian link from this side of the train station to the other, because we've got the hospital medical facilities here. And if we look at this, I mean, it ticks every box. And there's the whole tunnel addition.
This is DJ Cooper, and you're listening to Smooth Vibes FM. Kick back, relax, and just be yourself.
Oh man. Bro, it's perfect. I think the depot part makes it slightly too long. Toilet decimator. Oh my god. What a username, man. I haven't tried the other upgrades yet, but on the topic of toilet decimating, check this. We lost the colors that we assigned everything with an update from before, but this is an actual toilet, a giant toilet we've got on, and it's been decimated. Wait, look at this. Look at the size of that log. Absolute unit. Try the other upgrades. Alright, let's have a look. Yeah, I think it's slightly too long to fit in that space that we have over there. The subway interface. Oh wow, you can have a sticky beak down and actually see everything that's down there. Look at the timber paneling on the sides. Oh my god. And an elevator. Very nice. Botanic Gardens. The sprawling Botanic Gardens spans above the rail yard, linking to the pedestrian bridge and offers paths crisscrossing the park from one side to the other. Lastly, above the rail yard tunnel entrance, Chillon Plaza is where the train spotters hang out. Wait. So there's a greenhouse. And the plaza where the... Oh my god. And there's these little train spotting areas here too. Ignore the trees, that's my mods causing that. This is actually very impressive. Now, I think this is why I thought the station was shorter than it actually is, because of the park. I thought the station only extended to like where this pedestrian bridge goes. Oh my god. This is crazy. Need all that park space for yoga. That's really cool. Just that long tunnel and then like the holes allowing the light through. Looks better when the trees are growing. Yeah, I was thinking they've got all these oak trees. So they're the big trees. Yo, dude. What the hell? Now, where was that Easter egg, huh? Okay, we can have like kind of a sticky beak. So there's that tunnel. Do I need to get rid of the upgrades to find it? Photo mode. I think it makes it nighttime. I remember the controls now. One of the pillars, right? It's on an upgrade. Hang on. So there's the platform numbers. 11, 10, 9, can I look down there? No. I can't go into the tunnel. So I wonder if it's in there. Is it right back here? I think these were all here before, right? Oh! There it is! We found it. We found it. I was thinking it was like I wasn't gonna find it. But don't worry. Bad peanut. Kiss hug, kiss hug. Nice, and it's even got like a light close to it, so I wonder if in nighttime does it get illuminated? Oh no, the thing's facing the wrong way. That's nice, I like that. And you got the decals working on the curved surface too. They always like sort of fade out. Okay, this is actually really useful, the photo mode. I never thought to use this. But I think if I exit, it becomes nighttime. Yeah. Yeah, we can have a look at it at night. Why is that? Why is that down there? That's some bug. If someone wants to use mods to remove it, they can, because it's not baked into the texture. Yeah. But I can't imagine anybody would actually want to do that. You know, I haven't actually looked at my city at nighttime. It's not all that dark, is it? The lighting that you've set up here is really atmospheric, though. Like the tunnels underneath is like backlighting to the park above. So pretty. City Central. I am kind of like keen to try and integrate that here. But you know what? Maybe when we build, I'm thinking of reclaiming a lot of this harbor. And I want to create like a high-speed rail system. So I'm thinking perhaps we could create... pardon me.
Hello to all you listeners out there. This is your host, Pete Cooper, and you're listening to Smooth Vibes FM. You know, we are born to be champions.
Could move that over here.
To sing with the birds and soar across the oceans. So get up from that sofa and down on the trading.
Oh, we could do that.
You know
If we
embrace it.
if we flip this around like so,
But if you're feeling a little low on adrenaline,
have it down here,
this next one might cheer you up.
then we could put it there, and then just have like all of the rail lines connect to it. Okay. Because then, like if the train lines continue in this direction, there's an actual mountain there, so we can just have the tunnels go through. Big brain. So we'll keep this monstrosity amalgamation of different assets here. Oh. Okay, that lights up. One giant room. Haha, this building, literally every light is on. I mean, it is called Lighthouse Point. You'd expect all the lights to be on. It's kind of cool. Alright, so yeah, we can definitely use this. And that green color for the roof kind of blends it in with the landscape too, so it's kind of cool. And I'm a big fan of this station too. I've already thought of where I could put this guy. And I am thinking, this looks very much like that red makes me think of Perth. I'm a big fan of these this dirt texture too. Is this a surface I can use? But I'm thinking I could use this building and actually plop it down here. Because we've got 3 rail lines running through. We might be able to keep this outer bypass. Like we can retain that. And then amalgamate these 2 into one line. And make use of the bypass. So if we where is it? Island platform. If we delete it, I mean that would work, right? And then we make it look like the industrial area has been like rehabilitated with this fancy landscaping and interesting station design. I've noticed like a big theme, Peanut, of like all the stations that you've made. There's lots of like changes in elevation that you've like integrated into everything, which is really cool actually. Even this bus station has like a sub level where all the buses go, and then the ground floor, the ground level. What is that? What is that? What is that? It's on the wrong side. Unbelievable. Literally unplayable. Oh, here we go. The coolest pavilion. Kind of looks like a big sail. Oh, that's fancy. Modern central clock tower. How do we see the... Here they are. Oh. Hang on. Where is... Let's place a road and then let's fuck around with it. Here we go. So, pedestrian overpass. That's a medium. Large. Extra large. Okay. Oh, the steps are like the staircase is like a line. What do you call it? It's not perfectly straight. It's got like a bend to it. And then there's the different types of roofs. I like the glass roof the most, this one. Can we... There it is, there's upgrade. Overlapping items. So if we do that, does that work? Yes. And then that's centered. Ah. Very nice. How does find it interact with this? Can we grab... Okay. Oh, the fences are different designs on that side. Ah. That clock tower is so cool though. Every time I see it, I get distracted. Look down the middle of it. See, I could use this as an obelisk instead of the actual obelisk. I feel like this is more appropriate for what we've built. For what we have created. Oh, and actually, I have found one instance, Peanut, of the small train depot, the compact rail yard, actually fitted perfectly into this build that we've got, and it like made perfect sense to have it here too. So we had that extra rail yard building warehouse thing before. This thing, the storage warehouse. But the width was basically perfect to add this in here instead. And I think that is quite quite the view when you're driving into the city or taking the rail in or out. Going past this huge depot. Well, not huge, but like compact and busy. Which I like. I like that quite a lot. You managed to cram so many railways into like such a narrow space. It's perfect.
Hello to all you listeners out there. This is your host Pete Cooper.
But that does mean you've created a lot of extra work for me, because now I have to go through and re-detail the bridge that we had here before. So thank you, but also
Embrace it. You can never forget who you truly are. But if you're feeling a little low on adrenaline, this next one might cheer you up. So here's
I had to realign Crosswind Street too. Before it went straight down, but in order to make it not mess with the bridge too much, I had to move this back. Railways are the bane of my cities. Yeah. Same. I either never add them or you add too much. I think I've done that in this case. But I'm trying to make a very robust public transport system and rail network, just to minimize as much road traffic as possible. Oh, hang on, did Seribot catch that one? Yes. Thank you, Seribot. Oh, another one. Wow, that was quick. That was 2 in one go. My god. Right, there we are. But yeah, all of these works very nice. It's as if the creator pack was created solely for me. Real life was a little easier because we went from no city to a little city to more city with less railways. Yeah. And now that all the existing railway infrastructure, or all the old railways that weren't being used, got ripped out, and suddenly we have to build more, running into issues there too, huh? What came first, the railway or the city? Well, I mean, Sydney suburbia follows that until you get far enough out from the CBD where it was just roads and massive housing development. But I'm trying to sort of follow that history a bit. So we have like the old town that has like, it was built before rail, so it's just got the main roads and stuff branching out. And then this station was originally just like a small, like 2 platform station, not for public transport, but for industrial use, because it was supposed to line up with this river here. And the idea was the original railway went out, up, and over this way to climb this valley and provide a lumber connection for transporting lumber. Down to here and eventually down, like down following the creek to the dock to ship out lumber. And then as the town grew, that railway line here got removed and replaced with residential, and then this became, instead of an industrial purpose, it became a public transport hub. You can follow the old railways and clearly see the regional capital. Like the village I grew up in was exactly at the midpoint of two larger towns, so that's where they built the station.
Scheisse.
Hey, Patosh. Hello. Yeah, like a lot of the suburban railways and stuff in Sydney, it's definitely like the railway station came first, and then they built the suburb around the railway station. Gave the village a postal office, which gave the village the... Yeah, exactly. Because I remember looking at old like historical imagery of New South Wales, and you could look at like Sydney through the years. It's not Google Earth, it's actually like they have 1945 aerial photography that they took during World War II of like most of New South Wales, and you can see from that point to now, every couple of years they do a big survey, I guess you could call it, and you can see the progression of like Sydney's growth, and you can see like they had like the Sydney CBD and all the villages surrounding, and then as they built the railways out to all these regional towns, they put stations in between, and where there was just farms, they suddenly become a little town until it's all become what it is now. So we're sort of following that same idea here, where we've got the main... So I've got the main city here, I've got this new one that's popping up here, got another one up here, and then this is like the edge of the map, so got like an industrial hub here. But in between, we've placed all these train stations, and the idea is around each of these little suburbs will grow. And then as we build more infrastructure, we'll figure out which nodes are the most important. So like here and here and even here won't be like too massive, because there's a junction here. This one's become quite large, and up here we'll have a few more railway connections heading out, sort of justify why there's a city up here. So it's all got a history, it's all got a story and a plan. Whether or not that plan is great, though, is a whole nother bag of worms. Put that there, and this one will come up to here. There's an old translated description of the town from mid-1850-ish. Town name: on the country road with church, rectory, school, community centre, pharmacy, doctor's office, cooperative dairy, 2 mills, inn, railway, telegraph and telephone station. In 1850, that's everything. Got all the bells and whistles. Two mills too, huh? But yeah, you can see how like those in-between spaces became like large areas. Because I imagine now... Oh, really? 1,000 people? Oh, I thought it would have been a bit larger. Especially if it's like the midpoint between two cities. I feel like the train station there would be the hub for like all the rest of the suburbs around to like get to and from town. Because that's like the perfect location for, what do they call them? Bedroom cities, where the people there commute into the major urban center. When I build in CS2, I should really build the railway first and then the highway. Yeah, you unlock the highway and you immediately find an excuse to build it. Telling me I could plow through a whole bunch of neighborhoods and demolish half my city to build a highway that won't be used very much? Hell yeah. Count me in. Alright, I'm going to use this opportunity. Set this up. Okie doke. There we go. There's our green bridge, and then we can like mess around with the. What's that?
This is DJ Peter Cooper, and you're listening to
Mess around with the walls here to help sort of bookend this railway link. Because originally these just crossed over, but they don't do that anymore. Oh, we managed to salvage this, so we can keep this area. This is all located down in this space here, but we've moved it up there. Just when you think you're almost done detailing an area, and then somebody comes out with an update, and you have to mess around with everything again. The nerve. Okay. In the name of efficiency, probably delete this, right? There we go. Ouch. My ear. That there, and bring this back down. There we are. Okay, we can work with that. Am I winning? I think so. We're building lots of new landscaping on the edge here now that we've had to redo this industrial area. When's the next CK3? I was actually playing, I played I think I'm nearly done. I played a, single player thing as a Brittany and managed to form an empire by... I always thought when you fabricate claims on a bit of land, you have to do it like to a piece of land that you're bordering. I think that's from me playing Europa Universalis 4. I always thought you had to fabricate a claim on a neighboring province, but then I realized you could fabricate claims on anything on the map, really. So I started as Brittany and then immediately started like grabbing provinces from Spain and then moved down to Morocco once I was like losing control of Spain. And then just like slowly consolidated it all. My grandpa owned that land. Who? Don't you know? You've never heard of Grandpa Chief? Unbelievable. Yeah, I was like, because it's the whole in CK3 they have the whole, I think it's the Reconquista, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna meddle in it too. 123 people lived in the village in 1787. Oh my god. It's only taken 250 years for it to grow by 900. Fuck up history even harder. Yes, I definitely put a spanner in the works. Because it's just a jarbled mess now. But I have conquered like 80% of it. So I'm reveling in the chaos. Found the census. Let's see. Oh my god. Written in ancient Danish. Were they the ages? 46, 36, 66, 60, 26, 11, 30, 22. Kind of a big age gap there. If I'm reading that right. Can't read it, 10%. Proto-Danish. Just found it funny. Actually, I mean, Australia is not as old. All the colonial stuff, that's all just a bit after. But like, there's a lot of records that are similar to that. Land title records and stuff like that. There's a Karen in there. Oh no. Oh no. Even back then. Is that where it all started? That's where the pain began. Cell phone. A microscopic cell phone prop. There's actually 4 people called Karen in the... Oh no! Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Karen me on. What a nightmare. Four Karens in a village of 123? No wonder the population's only reached 1,000 by now. It probably dropped to like 1. There's no way I'd be sticking around there. It's only on the last page of 6 too, so there's... Are you telling me there's a good chance there's even more? Shit. I can see why this perfectly positioned town has failed to become a massive metropolis. It all makes sense now. They literally got annoyed out of town. There's a typo. Really? No. Even more public... Oh. Oh my god. It was on purpose. Trying to farm engagement 24. That's the official story anyway. Just like with the notifications. Yes, sir! It's all worked perfectly, huh? I think we need to make this more shitty.
Here's another interesting life hack for you all beautiful listeners. People ask me why I always
Yeah.
carry an extra t-shirt with me. While it's all thanks to my cousin Steve, who splashed tons of water on me one time when I was getting a little carried away, a long time ago. Anyway, people, let me tell you, when you're feeling a little down, like the world is a little bit messed up, if you give yourself a little spritz, it sort of just resets the mood. Anyway, I really like it. Your mileage
I think this needs
may
to be
vary.
more filthy, right? It's missing that layer of crap that usually comes with industrial estates. Right, now for the rail corridor. This can basically stay like that. You can probably put some trees or something along the edge here. 80-year-old named Sophie Thorsen. And an 82-year-old named something Svi or C? Is there even an X in the Danish language? How common is X? Yeah. XAE12? Should make it easier to delete. Boom, boom, boom. Could be an N. X is a placeholder for I don't know what. Is it like, is it a common abbreviation or something? Like an abbreviation for a common name? Because in a lot of the old documents, if you have a lot of the same like number or name or word or whatever it is, they just do double quotations if they have like a list, rather than writing out John Smith 1,000 times. It's just John Smith at the top and then the quotations thing all the way down the list until it's something else, because it means like ditto or something like that. Maybe that's like an old Danish version. Pardon me. '24 coming in with the prehistoric Excel. Oh yeah, if you thought filling out Excel spreadsheets now was bad, imagine if you had to do that all with a pen and paper. Oh, back in the day too. How did the ancients do it if they didn't have paper even? Just writing down records on a clay tablet or something. What a nightmare. Are they stupid? They didn't do it? Oh, they must have. Or there must have been some kind of equivalent. You telling me they wouldn't want to know exactly how much or a quantity or of a certain good is being shipped so that they could tax it? No way. There's no way they wouldn't try and track that. Tax? McCassidy? I don't even know. I imagine tax is better. It makes more sense, right? Or at least I hope it does. Okay, so we've got these cool little palm trees as we go along. This is something different. Just to make us wonder, where could we possibly be that there's palm trees and we're up in the hills? Pardon me. Far out. What to do with the hills that you gifted me? Huh? The hills? Oh, I remember now. This over here. 23rd. That one. I've received a few interesting projects. Ah. Interesting in a good way, or interesting in strongly considering strip mining? Oh god. No. That's gonna be a pain in the ass to build. Monster. They yearn for the mines, huh? Trying to create like a reasonable wiggle for the road. I might have to just reconstruct that. It's a bit awkward. I'm trying to create a transition between this like concrete reinforced spillway to what is supposed to be like a wetland forming. The highest altitude wetland in the world. That's an interesting thought. What is the highest altitude wetland in the world? Highest altitude wetland. Maidika in Tibet. Highest altitude wetland, 4,900 meters. Oh my god. Wow. Wetland full of sewage. I mean, it is a natural filter. And it's going to help fertilize the neighbors. So we're actually doing them a favor. Well, that's how we'll spin it. Right, let's try this again. Welcome to X. Leaving X. Actually, that is a good point. I wanted to have a entry, like welcome to sign.
I was looking something really interesting up on the internet, but it would take me too long to get into it, so just kick back and relax. And here's the next one.
Okay, flip that, and now the road makes a lot more sense. So if they're entering on the right, where would we put the welcome sign? I feel like they'd be poking out of the wetland here. Or maybe even here? Poking up in between? Oh no, I gave good advice. Well, we just gotta give you 10 minutes and then a bad... you'll balance it out with some bad advice, huh? Don't you need road signs? Yes. Yes, we do. But they all go in one direction. Like, they all just meet up in the same point anyway. Hee-yaw. And Euro Trucker always had signs. So we could put signs here. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Hey, Rose. That sound effect is so loud. There we go. Yes, welcome, welcome. We're trying to detail a small part of our city. Lack of enthusiasm. It is 12:30 in the morning and my coffee has worn off. 12:30 AM, not lunchtime, it's night time. Ooh. What's Aussie mean? Australia. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. That one. Apparently it's really common to get spelled like Ozzzie or something overseas, but yeah, we just say Aussie or spell it that way. Sits on the ceiling. Yeah, I've got the camera upside down actually. Just to make it appear the right way up. It's nighttime there. It is 12:27. Yeah, it's nearly bedtime. Nearly time for my beauty sleep. Because there's one more day in the work week, which is going to be fun. Yes, and then another and another until I'm about 70 when it's time to retire. So fingers crossed we make it big on Twitch, that way I can technically retire early. We got the light on. I've got a light. Where is it? There it is. Brighter than the sun. If I turn that light off, then it's pitch black. Thought it's a window. I wish this is just a crappy little apartment. You know, you're not the first person to say that, Rose, that thought it was daytime here. So my light must be either the camera settings are a bit off, but it's always like super. This happened, I think, maybe 3 times now. Somebody said it's like, say you're Australia, but it's super bright. Have a window in his next apartment? I think yes. There's more light behind you than on you. Yeah. Well, I mean, there is a window right in front of me, but it's nighttime, so there's no light coming in. Yeah, I should probably get a better light and invest in some lighting. What do they have? The streamer ring light or whatever it is. My god. A full production setup. Full bore. Let's quickly save. There we go. Got Niwas. They're not that expensive. Okay. Yeah, thanks, Rose. We've worked on it for a very long time. We started this city on the 1st of January 2025. So it's been a year and 3 months that we've worked on this. With all the bits of infrastructure and details and all kinds of stuff that we've put together. The toilet, yes. Place it into a GTA game. Look at this, we've even got a giant toilet. And one wild and wacky interchange for the highway. I think we're going to rework this, I think. We'll make it actually, like, decent. It's a bit too disorganized for my liking. So I'm keen to rework it a little bit. Make it reach its potential. Just delete it and make it underground so I don't have to see it. So rude. How rude. But this area specifically was spent like the last month just messing around and adding bits and pieces. And I'm quite happy with how it's looking for now. We're nowhere near done too. Got a lot of work to do for this. Skyscraper district. Yeah, we've got this here that we've like started work on. Because we have the original CBD here. And this is like the planned CBD. We're just like messing around with the public transport Supposed to be Hens Park. Yeah, it's going to extend all the way down from this building here to that building over there. But as the new stuff comes out, we'll expand and improve. But the main component's pretty much done. I say that, pretty much done. We've been at 99% done for ages. But yeah, I gotta go. It's 12:30 and it's gonna be a very big day tomorrow. Lots of crap going on at work at the moment. But I'll be live tomorrow again, same time, same place. Yeah, cheers 24. And thank you Peanut. Thank you so much for the resub. Cheers Rose. Yeah, you take care as well. I'll catch you all on the next one. Alright. See you guys. Love yous.
Here's another interesting
Ciao.
life hack for you all.